Hello and welcome back to the sunny side, a place to discuss film, television, games, all things storytelling, while being sincere, thought-provoking, and always staying on the sunny side. My name is Evan B. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Today we are on day 3 of our May the 4th week binge. I am going through the Star Wars movies from Episode 1 to Episode 6, with Rogue One and Solo there in the middle, giving a whole arc to the Anakin Skywalker story. We're discussing adaptation, we're discussing what we love, maybe what doesn't work so well that we'd like to see work better, having fun, interesting conversations about a series that is very near and dear to my heart, and, you know, one of the most influential pieces of pop culture we've had in the past century, I would say pretty surely. With all that being said, let's dive right into it. Today is Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I love this movie genuinely and sincerely. I think it's a great movie, even on its own. Take it out of the entire Star Wars universe, I think it's a great movie. It's a story about this main character, Anakin. He's this Jedi, this space knight. You have his mentor, Obi-Wan, a big brother sort of father figure, right? There's this amazing action sequence in the beginning. You get a great sense of the characters, the space, where we are. You're right in it. And then, at the 30-minute mark, Palpatine says, I have a new apprentice that I'm going to bring to the dark side. And you know it's him. And that's the setup for the movie. You're going to watch the fall of a man who's troubled, who Anakin could go either way, and we're going to watch him turn into a villain. It's an exciting film, obviously with the context that seeing him become Darth Vader thing is something fans had wanted forever. I think it's done really well, and I think this movie is where George Lucas really shines. I think it's Star Wars at some of its best. You have these 3 main characters, Padme, Obi-Wan, Anakin, this interesting story that's going on between the characters. You've watched them form this relationship over movies. If you've seen the original trilogy, which most people had before watching this, you know where this story is going to go, and so capturing them in this moment of time and seeing them fleshed out in this way is really great. I am a big fan of the animated Clone Wars television series, which I think does a really, really great job of fleshing out a lot of these characters and giving lots of nuance. And I think if you watch that and then watch this movie, there's even more love to it because you know sort of all the interstitial stuff that comes along. But that being said, this movie on its own still does a great job. It grabs you, it's interesting, there is lore, but it's not hitting you overhead. There's not a lot of exposition like the first movie where you sort of feel waterlogged. And then Order 66 is become a story pillar, a tenet in Star Wars because it's such an emotional moment, and it's done so well here, and the entire follow of that is just so propulsive. The second half of the movie is just non-stop. You're gripped. There's interest, there's interesting, there's pathos, there's this sadness as this empire is dying. Anakin and Obi-Wan's final confrontation is just tragic in a beautiful way. It is a great third act of a Shakespearean story. I give it 5 out of 5 as a Star Wars movie and even as a movie on its own. Please let me know what you think down below. Tomorrow we're going to hit up Solo, which I also really like. Make sure you stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching, and as